And we are live. All right, welcome everyone. So as usual, we're going to go through our team and share our progress, and afterwards we're going to open for the micro session for questions. Let's see, Brian, do you want to start?
Sure. I've been working on the Ghibli rewrite, and I've made pretty good progress there. It's pretty close. I'm kind of just wrapping up a little to-do list there, so hopefully we'll have something we can push there soon.
Okay, George?
Just a second. I wanted to say that on the Ghibli rewrite, we hope is the outcome of this exercise to also have better packaging. So it should be easier for people to add recording and live streaming to their own installs. So that's one of we're not there yet, but that's one of the things that will come out of this effort. Hopefully that would be helpful to people.
I don't have much to report for this community call.
Pavel?
So I worked on adding mobile tests to Jitsi Meet Torture. And I was doing some fixes around to it, refactoring it a little bit, and other than that, I was fixing PR for the sounds on mobile, and I still have some more work left there, and that's all from me.
Dimension?
So I've been working on adding some analytics to the reload events, detecting suspense, and also working on the tests to be able to include reliably Firefox in our PR torture tests. Yeah, that's it.
So I want to clarify that too. So first, what Pavel said about the sounds, we're talking about just having notification sounds on mobile, same as you have on desktop about someone joining or leaving, which is quite handy at times. Hopefully that will be coming soon. With regard to Damien, we are currently seeing in our own deployments of Meet a large number of disruption reloads. Basically, that's the blue screen that you see. We lost you. We're going to reload the page so that we can join you into the conference again. And the problem is that we don't really know why they're happening. In fact, if someone else here is experiencing similar things, we'd love to know about them. But what we're doing right now and what Damien did is patching his job to bubble up more of the information about why we got disconnected so that we can see if we can reduce these cases. And then, I mean, I think the Firefox one was pretty obvious too. We're currently not testing on Firefox. We're trying to restart the Firefox test. We've been struggling with Selenium for a while because it has a bunch of peculiarities with Firefox instances staying behind and not screwing up all the tests. Once we are done with that, in addition to just getting better Firefox support, we're also going to be able to move to Safari and Edge, which we still have to figure out exactly how to do. But that is going to improve the stability for our support for these browsers.
Thanks.
Aaron?
Yeah, so I think the main news for this week for the open source is that Meet Jitsi is now launched with IPv6 support everywhere. So we should be able to access it via HTTP, via the JVB, as well as via the turn servers. So that should complete IPv6 for Meet Jitsi. I think that's all I really have to report at the moment.
Crystal, are you there?
Yes. So I was also working on the tests a little bit. I'm not done yet, but the idea is to have a desktop sharing tests for Chrome and for Firefox also. But I'm pretty close, so probably on the next call it's going to be already like committed to torture. Also, I did a small refactoring on the browser detection stuff and browser capabilities. So now we have this different repo where the browser detection and browser capabilities are implemented, and Jitsi is using them. Maybe in future Jitsi as well, and maybe in other projects. And also there was this bug with the desktop sharing on Firefox that I broke it basically, so now it should be fixed. And that's all.
I think that was everyone, or did I miss anyone? Yeah, I don't have anything from my end, so we can just move to... Oh, actually, a quick note. Later today, we should know whether Jitsi has been accepted for this year's Google Summer of Code. But as of now, there's no information.
Fingers crossed. And by the way, a huge shout out to you, Boris, and so
I have
his
to
baby girl.
say, yes, so did most of the work for GSOC this year, and yep.
And as a present, and in order to thank him, we decided to give him a baby girl. So that's how cool we are.
And with this, let's move to open mic.
Anyone wants to share anything too? It doesn't need to be questions exactly, but well.
It seems like a lively crowd this morning.
Boris, I'll close it.
Yeah. I guess we can close this. No questions.
See you everyone in 2 weeks.
You guys, thanks for coming.
Bye.
Okay.